Hello, this is Brandon Lee. Welcome to my second assignment, thus being the Principles of Design. As you can see, we are back to the original site I used to review for the Elements of Design. And we can go ahead and start off with the focal point, which would be about pretty much what to do to help the environment, on how we can help improve the earth. So the focal point being that using comic-like ideals, we can help recycle and help the earth and all that. And as we can see, technical difficulties. With this site here, we can tell that the contrast being with like the lighter colors and the darker colors, we can tell that there's a bit of different type of contrast there, especially with the lighting, so we can tell that it's a building and all that, as well as the text bubbles right here, as the white acts as the background, and then the black line acts as the border, so we can tell that it's a speech bubble and not just some random white block. For balance, we can see that with this slide here, there is a clear balance with both sides. None weighs more than the other. Even though they're both different pictures, you can still tell that there is an even amount of space and size between the two. That way it doesn't overcrowd the entire page. And then for this slide, for example, we can tell there's a bit of movement, seeing how the characters are kind of doing their own thing. Like this character here, we can see that he's clearly looking at something, whereas over here, the gentleman is fixing his phone. And as for Move It on this site, as we click Read More, other tabs will appear, so we can check to see what the information is giving us, thus giving it a bit of movement. And as for the slide itself, we can tell, based on how we move back and forth, we can clearly see that there's movement in between the pages. As for rhythm or a pattern, we could clearly see that the theme is about superheroes, to help give an idea on how we can sort of become heroes by recycling and making Earth a better place and all that, by cleaning up after ourselves and all. So with the theme, the rhythm being about superheroes and how to keep the Earth clean and all that. And the unity would be the fact that it all goes together. It's not just an overcomplicated thing of superheroes and taking and fighting against evil, but more like how superheroes are a symbol of hope and of goodness, and by cleaning up our trash, recycling and all that the site emphasizes, we can tell that the unity would be more of just focusing on making sure that the earth is clean by recycling and doing all the things that the site offers us with this information. And thus that concludes my presentation for the Principles of Design. Thank you for listening.